compliments. Some people don't like to give them, but I'm pretty sure most of us like to get them. Now, I wish I could say that I get compliments on the fragrance that I wear, and be able to make, you know, seasonal lists with my most complimented fragrances in my collection, but it wouldn't be honest as far as I'm concerned. I very rarely get compliments. I've done a couple of videos like this in the past, and the reason they're so sporadic is that I wait till I've at least had a few more compliments before I do another video. And when I get a compliment, I note down the fragrance that I'm wearing and save it up for videos like this. So today I'm going to tell you 6 fragrances I have been complimented on since my last video. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on them. I'm going to put up a picture of the fragrance I got a compliment on and just say a little bit about them. The first one is a very good quality, cheap fragrance that is Bentley Intense for Men. This is boozy, leathery, incensey, and it is very often compared to the much more expensive but slightly different Idole by Luban, which I have a review of. I have not reviewed Bentley Intense for Men, but I do plan on doing that soon. What I will say is, although they are very similar fragrances, I think I actually have been really enjoying wearing the Bentley Intense a bit more than the Idole, and it has, for me, slightly better projection and performance, which probably contributed to me getting a compliment on it. Okay, so the next one I have received compliments on is from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is Oud Satin Mood. I have a review of this as well. And again, there's a common theme with fragrances that I get complimented on. They get noticed because they generally speaking, have above average projection, which means people are more likely to smell them. Oud Satin Mood is no exception. It is a gorgeous vanilla rose. Oud is probably the second, the thing in the background, but it's mainly a vanilla rose for me, and a gorgeous one at that. And it is strong. It projects. This is the EDP version that I have. So Oud Satin Mood is another compliment getter. The next two were actually surprise compliment getters, to be honest, because although I really enjoy wearing these myself, I never found them. I never found their scent something that I expect other people would notice, or for that matter, compliment me on. One was Olfactive Studios Woody Mood. Gorgeous, bright, fruity ginger opening, developing into incense and woods. There's a beautiful like red cedar note that runs through this one. And the other one is one of my favourite scents from last year, favourite fragrances from last year, and that's Dilettante from Hiram Green. Now, a little story with that one was that I had put this on my lunch break. I went back into the office and I sat down, and probably someone at least 7 or 8 feet away from me said out loud, "Oh, someone smells good," and I'm pretty sure it was me they were talking about, but you know, if it wasn't, I'm taking the credit anyway. But it also showed me that although this being a citrus, mainly petitgrain and neroli and orange blossom fragrance, and all natural, it obviously projected, and I get very good performance from this for what is essentially a woody citrus fragrance. So that's Dilettante from Hiram Green. Okay, the next one was a little bit surprising that I got complimented on, but once again, it is a strong fragrance. It lasts forever. It projects pretty well. This is Dior's Eau Sauvage Parfum, the original version with the black label, as you can see here. So I think this particular formulation is discontinued and it's been replaced by a formulation from 2017. That is slightly different. It's a bit brighter and it's a bit more suitable, I guess, for warmer weather. But I love this original Eau Sauvage Parfum. I stocked up on a bottle. I've also got a large decan of it, and it'll take me years to get through it because you only need a couple of sprays of this. It's very strong, but again, it's not a scent that you would think others would smell on you and think, oh, that smells really good, enough to let you know that you smelled nice. But it happened to me, and I was really quite pleased that this particular fragrance got a compliment. Okay, the last one. So I had been wearing this for a few hours already, and to me, when I wear this, although I can smell it, it doesn't feel like something that projects a lot, and you know, I can certainly smell it from underneath my shirt, but it never feels like I'm walking around in a cloud. But I went to get a coffee, and the girl taking my cash said, oh, you smell nice this morning. And I was wearing L'air du Désert Marocain from Andy Tower, you know, probably quite legendary fragrance now. And I was again surprised. It's not the type of scent that is considered a crowd pleaser, something that gets compliments. I mean, for me, it is as close as a work of art in perfumery as there is. But a lot of people either can't appreciate it or it's just not to their taste. And I certainly, with this one, never expect to get complimented, let alone noticed. So that was Andy Tower, Latham. So there was 6 fragrances that probably for the last year I've been complimented on. So that's how rarely I get a compliment on fragrance. I can't sit here and say that, you know, I have a fragrance that's the most complimented. Like, it varies. It depends what time of the year it is. There's no rhyme or reason sometimes to why I get a compliment on a particular fragrance that I wear. I get complimented on a fragrance, it's random. I can't ever go out wearing something and expect to get a compliment. Oh, I forgot one more. I only got a compliment this morning for my fragrance that I was wearing. That is Montal's Black Oud. Another one that is strong and projects. Can you sense a pattern here, guys? Rose Oud, you know, for me, one of the first, well, the first Rose Oud combo I ever tried, and I still, although it's synthetic, you know, it's a lot of people find it synthetic. I love this, and I still use it as a reference, Rose Oud. There's probably better out there, but to me, it hits all the marks as far as that type of fragrance. So that's Montal's Black Oud, was my most recent compliment getter. Alright guys, I want to keep it short. I hope you enjoyed this video or found it mildly entertaining. It was good to do it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.